Hi there, Buddy Jars here, Sheree Bates. Thank you for viewing, liking, and allowing me to introduce to you my Buddy Jars. So I want to make this video to show you some Buddy Jars and talk a little bit about the difference between my Buddy Jars. Here in front you see original size Buddy Jars, and then just behind that, this one here is a new one. It's actually a jumbo Buddy Jar. And just to the side of that jumbo Buddy Jar is a baby Buddy Jar. A few things that are quite unique about my Buddy Jars is that they are used for multiple purposes. They are kind of like trinkets, so the lids do open and close, and you can put dry foods in them as well as small items or whatever you may have that might fit. For instance, I use them in my bathrooms for soaps, toothbrush, toothpicks, floss, basically anything that would be on my countertop is actually found in a Buddy Jar, and as well as my kitchen for dry food products like beans or rice or flour or sugar, or dry fruit, anything like that. So another thing that I love about my Buddy Jars is that they all look realistic and they can change their facial features. That's one thing that the kids love to do when they play with them. And they do actually have interchangeable tops. Per se, as you just seen, this guy goes to that guy, and it just gives up a different, unique look and change to themselves and whatnot as if they're playing around. I do customized or characters and orders for, say, if they have a theme or a character that you like. I do actually try to convert into a Buddy Jar. So as you see, there's a Michelangelo. This is a Michelangelo from way back in the day when they first started coming out with the movies of Michelangelo and Ninja Turtles. And then as you see, there is a Finding Nemo, and once again, each lid actually opens and closes, and they all stay pretty shut. So for the most part, all of them actually do stay in contact. They last a very long time if you're given the proper care to them. They are hand washable. There are small items that can be pulled off if not too careful. I try to make them as sturdy as I can because I like it to be rough as well with my things, so I don't want them breaking. But if you have young ones, I would advise supervision for playing, just for choking hazards. Granted, I never had an issue of that, so that's a good thing. Also, these things are great for say if you're trying to potty train a toddler or so, or if you're in the car and going on drives with kids and they use them for their snacks, or if you're at a daycare or you're babysitting for the day and you have a bunch of kids and they like to have their own individual snacks and you want to keep track of them. It's a really easy way to keep track of the child and their snacks and the mess. It's a great way to organize and be organized and whatnot. And those of you that actually have like RVs and like to travel or not, I actually recommend Buddy Jars because they are the easiest, most organized way I know of that helps things stay pretty nice and creative and light and joyful. And I know that a lot of people actually enjoy the likings of them. This is much loved Buddy Jar. This is another jumbo Buddy Jar. I have actually posted pictures of this. You might notice that this here is a little bit new. I might do a little bit more adding on to this one as well. But then again, I will update the postings of changes towards any one of these that I ever do. And as well as, you know, the jars. This is a pretty big jar. This is more size like the kitchen for dry food, flour or sugar or coffee or whatever you might have on your countertop that could use a little bit of a decoration and light. So I just want to show you that all of my buddy jars are handcrafted, and I do try to make them all look different from each other. I don't really try to duplicate my buddy jars. Just